Somewhere on a road that's seen better days, way down in Texas, as I was traveling along, you could hear it off in the distance, the rumble of a big V8, and little advertisement there for a album billboard, and cactus, a little bit of brush along the side of the road, tumbleweeds, and what else, and all of a sudden it rode into the picture. What's up, guys? This is my little diorama I did for my ZZ Top Eliminator car. I thought I'd make a little diorama, something kind of southwestern like you'd find down in Texas and all that. And it took me about, maybe about 3-4 hours to work on today. Little project I wanted to do and all that. And use album artwork, made like a little rickety billboard with just a couple dowels and glued it together and just slapped the album art on there and kind of made it look like an old road sign, like it's advertising their upcoming album or something in that. And cactus, I made that out of pipe cleaners I had laying around. Man, that was hard to paint those because the paint just kept saturating and soaking in and saturating, and it took about 3 hours for the paint to dry, where normally any kind of flat paints, they dry almost within a couple minutes time and stuff, where you can handle them and stuff. But it's still a little bit wet and stuff, but I got it managed to glue it into base and everything and all that. A lot of the ground foam I had, I'm going to get the car out of there for a little bit real quick. A lot of the ground foam I had from when I did my refit enterprise and stuff for the Arboretum and that, and I just had some little packages that I picked up at the local Hobby Lobby years ago, so I decided to use some of it up, make a base. As far as the roadway, I wanted to make it look kind of beaten up and like it's seen some better days and in desperate need of repair. I sprayed the base overall with a real like a dark tan color and all that, mostly for the earth tone for underneath my ground cover in case there was any bare spots. And then for the road, I just used Ace Hardware. It's a dark gray primer and all that. And then I painted the shoulder line and then the center line going on. I kind of got the road going on an angle and stuff. So I had a little bit more room on one side for the billboard and stuff than the other. And then over the gray primer, once that had dried, I took a dark gray colored pencil and I put some cracks in the pavement, like you see blacktop, you know how it cracks a lot and stuff. And I thought I'd get a little bit crazy, being it's down in Texas where it's real hot and stuff. That affects the roads a lot, just like up in the north and stuff, like Chicago area and stuff. The winters, the roads kind of start to buckle and stuff, and then you get them hot days and they start to really go deteriorate and stuff. So I did some cracks on there. Then I used some pastel chalks and I just weathered it. Like in the center of most roads, you see the tire tracks are a lot lighter colored in the center of the lane and all that. So I kind of gave it a little bit darker center and edges along, and then where the tire wear would be, the path of the tires, the tire wear, I left that a little bit, the lighter, the regular gray and all that. And I think it turned out pretty good. It looks pretty realistic to me. And this is the first time I ever did a diorama, and kind of the first time I ever did a roadway and stuff. And I had fun building it and all that. For the ground foam, I got some little clumps, like kind of to represent like tumbleweed, and some like yellow and green. I had kind of mixture and stuff, and kind of like desert kind of flowers, plants, whatever, and just some green foam that you use for like bushes and shrubs and stuff. A couple different shades of green. And then, like I said, my cactus, I made that out of some pipe cleaners. I think I twisted about four pipe cleaners for the main, and then the arms on it, those are just single strands. And the reason I had the pipe cleaners laying around, and I was looking online, and Hobby Lobby had some cactuses, but they were a little bit too big for the scale that this is and stuff. So I had some pipe cleaners. I said, those will kind of represent like the thorns on them, the needles, because the saguaro cactuses, they got the pricklies all over them and stuff. So I think it turned out fairly decent and stuff. It's not the exactly like a saguaro, but it's a good representation and stuff. And then, like I said, the billboard, I just used the album artwork and stuff, and I thought it was pretty cool. I cut the end of the box off for the ZZ Top Eliminator, and then for the side of the box with pictures of the finished model, they had those three little album covers. So I thought that'd make a pretty cool little display and stuff. So anyway, we'll put the car. I know I did a video on the car before and all that, but I think it looks pretty cool the way it came out and stuff. And car's sitting there like maybe it's just come to a stop. They're gonna do the video or getting ready to do the video, or they're just out for a Saturday afternoon cruise on a nice hot Texas day and all that. And I think it's a pretty cool little display, if I don't say myself. So hope you guys like it and enjoy it as much as I had fun building it and stuff. And I think it makes for a nice little display rather than just sitting a model car on the shelf in a display case and all that. Something a little bit more added to look at. Since the last time I did the video on the car, I did take and I did a wash on the grill. And it was a little tough because those are real small little slats in there. I mean, it's very small ribs in there, and I wanted to give it the black in between and the chrome sticking out. So I did. I gave it the black wash. You can see I missed a couple spots I got to touch up, and then once it dried, I just took my fingernail and scraped it off the raised surfaces and stuff to kind of make it show up the chrome a little bit more. All that. I think it's not the greatest, but I'm not used to doing that with grills and stuff, blacking them out and then getting parts to pop and all that and stuff. And the rest of the model, like I said, I did a video on it back when I built it and stuff. So, but I thought I'd do this here video, show off my little diorama that I made for it and all that. And I think it's going to look pretty cool on the shelf and stuff, and something different to show people and that. And I think the little display really makes it pop and stand out a little bit too. So I might do that. I got a World of Outlaws sprint car. I might do like a little section of dirt track or something. See how I can do with that. Make the little retaining wall and find something to use for the fencing and stuff and all that. And maybe kind of do something similar and make like like the clay track and all that and splatter it on the wall and stuff. So. Well, I have to see. I got a bunch of little scrap wood and different supplies laying around to do this kind of stuff with. So, anyway, we're going to call this video done. I hope you guys like it. I enjoyed doing it, and there's a little bit more of a aerial view of it and stuff, and I think it turned out pretty decent. So, hope you guys like it and stuff, and thanks for subscribing. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for leaving me all your nice comments and stuff, and till the next time. We'll be coming at you and talking to you again. So till then, take care. Have a great day. Happy modeling. Bye.